description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles today. We have a favorite of mine. I've been waiting all week to do this. I figured I'd cap off the week of reviews. This will be the 15th one I've tried this week. I know, right? Samyang Ramen from Samyang Foods. Is this like Bulldog? No. No. This is better, I think. But what's interesting about it, and the reason I'm reviewing it, because I've had it before, is that, right? There. Non-Soggy noodles. Somebody must have complained. I'm sorry, but the noodles, they're too soggy. I don't understand. Why are they so soggy? That's not a complaint I would ever have made about Samyang noodle, but, you know, whatever. So we drop in the flake. We drop in the powder base. Yeah, orange pack. That's the theme song. This has been around for a long time. Alright, and this is gonna cook for 4 minutes, and yes, you get to watch, you noodle voyeurs. Here you go. So today is the 16th day of May 2025. It's a Friday, and it's the capstone of the week. And yeah, it's been a good week for reviewing. I don't know though. I need to get on my top 10s. I really do. But I definitely wanted to do this one. Really wanted to. I even got the dulcet down. The what? It might be pronounced dulsat or dulsut. I don't know. It's like we have A-E-I-O-U. Other places it's A-E-I-O-U. You know. In fact, most places it's that way. We're the weirdos here. It's like the letter W. Everybody else is like W. It's double V. I don't know why we call it W. It just had to be different. But yeah. Yeah, there are, if you look up Samyang Ramen and you look up the commercials, there's like, I don't know what girl group it was, but there's all these videos of them in like an orange Volkswagen bus, and then they drive somewhere and it's snowing and they're all wearing like kind of skimpy Santa's little helper outfits and singing this song. And it's a song that's also in a video game, like a really old I think it's an Ice Climber, and it's in another, no, it's like but then that went away. They had that campaign for years, and I'm like, what happened? Oh, Bulldog happened. Bulldog totally changed everything for Samyang Foods. I mean, they had this one, they had chacharoni, which was like a jajang. They had Seafood Party, which they still have all these varieties, but the one that they shove and that people want is the Bulldog, which really, honestly, is quite a phenomenon. There are varieties of Bulldog I like, varieties I don't. Do I like the spicy challenge? Yeah. I think it's neat. So, yeah. Is it my favorite? No. Will it ever be in a top 10 list? It was once. They had a Bulldog carbonara with dokboki. It was like a rapaki, Bulldog carbonara, and it was good. They had a jajang that was really good too. But that combo pack, I haven't seen that anywhere. It's like they sent me samples and then it was gone. I really miss the fact that I used to be able to speak to them all the time, but I think they've got a paywall up now. Not really a paywall, but a PR wall. And that makes it very hard for me. All these companies, it used to be I would speak to their development, I would speak to their, like their R&D. In fact, I spoke regularly to the R&D person at Samyang, Korea, that was in charge of the Bulldog range. I mean, it was great. And now they're gone. Can I get a hold of them anymore? Nope. Same with Nongshim. I used to speak with them all the time. I send them an email, crickets. I'm working on Otogi right now and possibly Paldo soon, but all these companies used to send me samples left and right. It's like, what did I do? I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. That could be part of it. I think also there's it could be the fact that I'm American too. I know who I have to thank for the American problem. We kind of don't have the greatest reputation at the moment, or for, I get it. There's no soggy. I'm tapping out. It's perfect. That is a really good one. What I need from you, Samyang Foods, is to send me your local Korean variety, because a rule of mine is I don't do export versions on my top 10s, and I was thinking of easing off on that rule, but I don't know, and I would love for this to be on the global top 10. I really would, but it's been a long time, and I really need a local version. So like what you would buy in South Korea. Because if you're in South Korea, you're not seeing this. This is a US export version. Everything's in English. So I need a non-US export version of Samyang Ramen. And it would probably be in the top 10 global list. But wow, this is... It's like every time I have this, I'm just like thrown by it. It's smoky. It's like I always thought, oh, this is a really odd beef flavor. It's like, no, it's ham. It's supposed to taste like smoked ham. And it's really good. It's really good with an egg, and it's really good with cheese. And you put it all together. Oh my God, folks. I don't know if they changed the broth, but boy. Gee whiz. Yeah, this is truly elegant, wonderful stuff. It has a hint of heat, but it's not like, it's not going to tear the roof off of your mouth like the Bulldog. If you want that, that's fine. They got that covered too. But this is an absolute joy and wonderful thing. It's good. It's good. So this is the dulcet. It's a traditional Korean like stoneware pot. I got it a long time ago. Okay, come on. You would, if you went to a nice Korean restaurant and you ordered a bibimbap, it would probably come in a dulcet. Okay. So we are gonna gussy this sucker up. And one of the first things I want to do is do the cheese, because I do want to put cheese on this. Because they're like, oh, why? Why are you putting cheese on it? Like, if I was in South Korea, I'd be putting cheese on it there too. As I've mentioned before, there was an article, I think it was in the New York Times, or it was an article about Korean culture. And it had to do, I think it was with the Times, and all these people got really mad because they did some comments about it on Twitter, and they said, yeah, it's really, really great with processed cheese, and they're like, You're taking their culture away and Americanizing it and blah, 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 blah. And then all these Koreans got on and they're like, actually, we do that. It's like my kids this morning. They saw snails that were out. It's rainy, it's cool, it's very humid. So there's snails. They're like, we have to rescue the snails. It's like, no, you don't. They're fine. They're doing their own thing. You don't have to rescue things that you don't understand. Yes, we must rescue. Rescue the poor, wayward other cultures that aren't us. Come on. Very rude. Doing things not like us. We have to help them. It's like, whoa, no you don't. Ooh, that's coming out kind of nice. Now I need a resting place for something. That might just work. Okay, come on. I'm gonna put you right there. Now don't go scuba diving. That would really, really bum me out. I don't want you to go scuba diving. Scallion, you stay away from that egg. And I don't know, it's so funny because I've got this Korean chili thread, and I always think of it as something I see more often on Japanese ramen. But I'm going to use it on here. A little more. There. And a little sesame seed. I'm going to be very sparing with that. Look at how that cheese came out. That's rad. I am very happy about that. And there we are. That is a fatty bowl of Samyang ramen. And I think my face is going to absorb a good portion of this today. Yeah, super, super duper yum, yum, yum. thanks for watching. Yeah, I think the only way I could have plated that better is if I would have had one of the golden pots. I had one once, but I ran it through the dishwasher, and that kills those things. So, yeah. But if you haven't had this, get it and try it. I'm telling you what, this is like my favorite recreational ramen. Absolutely. And that being said, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.